Right, we're live now on YouTube. Evening, guys. Lord
Hi,
of
guys.
Darkness here. Fiend Fan 76 on the right, as usual. We are now on Season 2, Episode 6 of the Steel Chair Sessions. And tonight, I think we're going to start off talking about last week's Night of Champions.
Yeah, big event, wasn't it? Great. I mean, I really enjoyed that Night of Champions. I mean, it's probably one of the best pay-per-views they've done for a while.
Yeah, I mean, I have to agree with that, to be fair. I mean, it started off strong. Obviously, started off with a King of the Ring men's final.
Yeah, the big one.
The ruler over Femi against Jey Uso. What did you make of this match?
I really enjoyed it. I must admit, the feedback. I mean, it's been a bit of feedback because they were saying that he's seen that Jay's come out and he's kind of put over, and he's put one over Femi. It's like you think about it when Oba was fighting Brock Lesnar in the last couple of matches. He's literally destroyed Brock, but then the size difference between Jey Uso and Oba. Why is Jay kind of almost pinning Oba Femi all the time? That's the only criticism that I've seen pretty much from the fans. It was a good match, but I think where you don't want a short match because it is, as you say, it was the final of the Owen Hart. King of the Ring. So I'm getting muddled up because my brain's ahead of myself. Obviously, King of the Ring tournament. So I must admit, Oba Femi as champion. I wasn't expecting it. I must admit, I thought Jay might win it because of storyline we're going with the bloodline at the moment. So, but then again, is it all building up to a big match with Oba? Is he going to go against Roman Reigns? That's the question. I don't think he's going to go against Sammy. Personally, I think it's going to be more Oba versus Roman further down the road. That's my personal opinion. I don't make yourself Tony on that one.
See, for me, this match, again, I was, in agreement with a lot of fans. I honestly thought that Jay was going to win this match. Purely due to the fact that we all thought that Brock Lesnar was going to screw Oba, at King of the Ring.
Oh, yeah. I
added more fuel to the fire for their Hell in a Cell match at SummerSlam.
Yeah, I mean,
obviously we'll get onto that later on.
I was like you. We were sitting there watching, going, "Sure, Brock's going to come out at some point to interfere with his match," but he didn't. It was just okay. Then it's back and forth between the two of them, which was, I think, as well. It was nice the fact that most of the matches weren't interfered that night. There wasn't too much interference outside with other wrestlers.
Yeah, there was only a couple of interferences from people, weren't there? But
overall,
other than that, overall the first match was a great opener. Again, Jay going up against the bigger opponent, weren't scared, didn't back down, went straight at him.
Yeah.
He kind of just didn't really care how big Oba was. He was like, I've got against Gunther, people like that. I've beat Gunther. And stuff. So, and he just went all out, balls in, mate. And I think that for me was good for Jay to do that because, it shows that he's willing to just go out and do whatever they ask him to do against whoever right now.
Yeah, also if he is with Oba as well, the fact that the WWE Universe, as Damon say, was there live last week, and said the pop. You don't realise how loud that pop is when Oba walks out. He's come up so quickly, and he's he's probably the biggest pop, and he's going to be probably the most strongest wrestler for a long time. He's literally the modern day Brock Lesnar now. He's going to be the beast.
And right now, because obviously of what happened at WrestleMania, granted he lost match number 2, but they can't derail that roller coaster already from Oba.
No.
Because it'd be pointless doing what they did at Mania if they weren't going to strap a rocket to the man.
No, I mean, if it'd be like, okay, he's got to get, he's beaten. beaten Brock Lesnar. He's lost the second match at WrestleMania. And then all of a sudden, it's like, wait a minute. If it was the other way around, so if Jay won it, it's like stopping that, as you said, that momentum of him coming the king of the ring, and then that rocket strapped to his ass. And if he come in with Jay winning it, where would you take that storyline? Okay, you've got that match, Hell in a Cell match coming up against Brock, the rubber match, winner takes all. But after that, if he wasn't king of the ring, where would they take him? At the moment, it's almost. I think sometimes WWE do kind of struggle a little bit more in this day and age with the bigger guys, like storyline wise. It's like, what do we actually do with them better?
I think there may be a twist in this Hell in a Cell match as well, because I don't even think Sami Zayn's going to have the belt by SummerSlam.
I don't think anyone does.
I think Brock's going to come in, absolutely destroy him and do a Kofi on him. And then that Hell in a Cell match becomes a WWE title match.
No, if someone has turned up a lot, and I've been saying this to the boys all during the week, a certain KO's been seen behind the scenes a lot at the moment.
Oh, yeah. I know Kevin Owens has been mentioned a lot lately as well. And obviously, he was at the pre-show of Great American Bash.
Yeah, and then obviously him and Becky Lynch were seen with Sammy behind the scenes with all of them free T-shirts. So maybe he's turn up between the three of them.
Maybe they're going to become their own new little faction.
Because when you look at the, I think it was on Instagram, Becky's Instagram page and Zami on just WWE Facebook and TikTok, you see the three of them. Zami's come out and they all got like,
I've seen that.
Yeah, the new T-shirts. So maybe is there a new faction?
That's what I'm saying. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, obviously, if you know, this year or whatever is Seth's last run as well, then could you imagine that, having Seth and KO on the same like faction because of the hatred that they had for each other all them years ago? You know, during COVID and all that, the matches they had at WrestleMania and stuff like that were phenomenal in, you know, empty arena, like at the Performance Center. They were just crazy matches. But imagine putting them two together with Sammy and Becky, having their own like new faction going on for a little while.
Yeah, I don't know if I like it personally. That's just personal opinion. I think Steph needs to do his own thing now. He's in another. It's obviously like running back with the Shield and Roman Reigns.
Yeah, but again, you know, we'll get onto that later. But it's going to be it for him. Something we can talk about a bit later on.
Yeah.
What was the next match? Right, yeah, and then obviously we had the Queen of the Ring final.
Wow, good match. I mean, it's quite funny that little Danhausen's come up prior to that. I mean, there's been a lot of going on behind with Judgment Day at the moment with Danhausen. I don't know what's
that storyline seems to be going somewhere as well, and I'm intrigued to see because talking of Danhausen,
yes,
I've seen a lot of people say lately that obviously a few weeks ago we was all speculating that in that box was going to be Baron Corbin.
Yeah.
But now the tables turned and a lot of people are suggesting it's going to be Big Cass and Enzo. Because they were seen at NXT a few weeks ago, I believe, and there was rumours that the WWE were going to re-sign them.
There's been a lot going on. I have seen that. There's a lot of like
Big Cass's contract at AEW's up now.
Yeah, that was
what I've seen all over the internet and that.
Yeah, both have been signed back, I think.
Yeah, so that could be who's in that box, not Baron Corbin.
Interesting.
So then you'd have Judgment Day going against Danhausen and Big Cass and Enzo, whatever they're going to call him now.
Awesome.
They might change their gimmick again.
Yeah, I must admit, it's getting a bit interesting. That little gimmick, and obviously Kirsty and Liv Morgan prior to her going out,
prior to her match. Yeah,
and obviously she turned around and gave him a slap.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm loving what they're doing in the Miz at the moment, and the Miz's character at the moment.
again, I love the Miz. You know, yeah, we're going to go off subject, but don't care. We're still talking wrestling, and yeah, I absolutely love the Miz, and I've loved him from day one because the man's a workhorse, right? He is a true legend of WWE, right? He's two-time Grand Slam champ, as he always tells everyone, and all that sort of stuff. You know, he's gone from a reality star to where he is now. You know, he's taken probably 20 years, whatever. But the man will always do what he's asked, and he never moans or bitches until he gets to the point where he cracks and goes, "This is bollocks. Where is my respect gone? You know, why am I not getting title shots? Blah, 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 this, that, and the other." And I'll make him right. But he will be a Hall of Famer in a couple of years.
I've got it. I mean, it's like the last year he hasn't won any matches at all, but he's putting a lot of people across.
You see him on the live tour when he was coming out with all his hair looked like all over the place and stuff, and like he did on Raw last week, him and Kit Wilson. I mean, for them two to do that, that's just good sportsmanship and great storytelling, man.
Yeah, the zombie bit is hilarious at the moment.
Yeah, he's brilliant. He's so good at the minute.
Yeah, but as Dan, I mean, like Dan was saying on it, like me and Dan were talking, obviously in Ryan's live during the week. The fact that obviously at the moment with Danhausen, you need that comic break sometimes to take away the series. You need them little characters to.
Yeah, of course you do. Yeah, you need to have that split in the seriousness. Yeah, and I'll make him right because there's no other way to describe or word that than what Dan has already worded. So
precisely, I'm loving the fact. Don't get me wrong. I've said many times before. When Danhausen came in, I was a bit okay. I mean, everyone was expecting Jericho to come out of that box to start off with because of all the promos, all the pictures seen. I think it was it Dubai,
something like that.
Yeah. I mean, it was literally Jericho was everywhere. It was talking about Jericho's coming back, Jericho's in the box to count down. And obviously Danhausen come like I think everyone's like disappointed. But over the time we've worked and what WWE has let Danhausen do, like Triple H and the writers, is fucking genius. I think he's better now. He's come across. I was one of the doubters with Danhausen after he left AEW. I didn't mind in AEW, but it's like, really needs to be gimmicky, so I don't really like him. But now, over the time, what they've done to him to let him have the free reign of the storylines, and obviously what he's doing now with the Miz and Kid Wilson, fucking brilliant.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, and I think we were saying like the other night, we were talking to the boys, the fact that he probably has the second biggest amount of merchandise selling in WWE at the moment. Probably, I think number one at the moment is still Cody. Don't quote me on that.
What, Danhausen's possibly number two with merch sales?
Yeah, merchandise sales.
Yeah, he would be. But
the kids are absolutely loving him. I love him. I think he's brilliant.
Speaking of that, did you see the little video of him backstage with Michael Cole the other day?
God, yeah.
Imagine they bring out that T-shirt.
Yeah.
Danhausen 316 says, "I just cursed your ass," and put a picture of Danhausen on the back instead of the smoking skull.
Oh God, that's so.
Sam Curry on TikTok said that the other day as well on one of his videos. He was like, "I've made a mock of it," and he showed a mock on his video, and it looked so good.
It was so hotcakes. Yeah.
If they created that, man, that would fly out the window, mate. I'm telling you. Yeah. Every bastard would be online paying 40 quid for that easy.
Oh, precisely. I mean, I'm going to go off WWE and go back to what's you talking to adult wrestling. It's obviously like at the moment, talking about T-shirts, it's like the guy we won't mention, T-shirt, the 816 T-shirt has come out, the boys.
Yeah, I know. But I know, I've seen that.
But I said to what we need to get now is Ryan's one, People's Champ, and I think what's the quote? Was it 316? Something about Parks. He's now a relic or something. I can't remember the actual.
Oh,
quote.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a quote that come out after I asked Sheree quickly off camera. Bear with me, guys. Sorry. Sheree, what's the comment that was said about? It's about Ryan 316. Bear with. All right. We can't remember. If I find out, we'll get back to you on that one. Sorry,
yeah, no worries. Yeah, I didn't see that. So I was busy.
No, it was on the live last night. Someone got a really good comment on the back of it. It could be an absolutely awesome comment on the back of the t-shirt.
Julio, let's go back to EO and Liv.
Yeah.
Night of Champions, because we went a little bit off there.
I saw I got sidetracked there, guys.
Yeah, but we both did because we found something else to talk about, which is fine.
Yeah.
Anyway, overall, up until the point when the rest of Judgment Day came out to interfere, I thought this match was absolutely fantastic.
Yeah. I'm so glad that EO has had the chance since obviously Kabuki Walls walked away. Strapped a rocket to her ass, and now she's queen of the ring. It's what she needed. It's well deserved.
Yeah, because again, she's another workhorse, you know what I mean? And
she just gets on with it, yeah.
Goes out week in, week out, does her thing, and she held her own even against the Judgment Day in that match. She was holding them off and whatnot.
Yeah.
I just think these two have got some real good in-ring chemistry, haven't they, to be fair?
Yeah. I mean, come SummerSlam between the seven and the actual...
For the actual belt, I think the match is going to be so much better than Night of Champions.
Oh, God, yeah. I mean, hopefully there might be a stipulation where the Judgment Day can't come out and ruin it. It depends what they want to do with the match, but hopefully... But
if they do, I honestly think that they're going to screw Liv Morgan Judgment Day.
Oh, God, yeah. I think the Judgment Day...
building for too long now.
Yeah. And talking about Judgment Day. Now, Finn Balor has left. Obviously, Judgment Day, talking about roles. Now, there's a little bit I saw earlier, a little comment that was seen. Something about the Bullet Club. A new version of the Bullet Club might be coming. The WWE with Finn Balor.
Okay, well, again, that's interesting stuff that we'll have to keep an eye out for to see what goes on there. Which, if it happens, could be quite interesting.
Yeah, obviously with Solo Sikoa's faction, MFTs.
Well, the MFTs have walked out of Solo now, haven't they? So
walked out of Solo, but there's a lot of rumours flying around that Little Bullet Club has been mentioned here and there. So you never know.
Well, we'll see what happens with that.
Yeah, have a little word.
Could be interesting.
Yeah,
if anything comes about of it.
I mean, it'd be quite good to have a new version of the Bullet Club in WWE.
It would be, to be fair.
To freshen things up. It needs that kind of fresh faction now. You've had the bloodlines.
Yeah, they need to kind of just freshen up the whole product. I know, obviously, there's a lot of people out there bitching and moaning about it because they purely watch WWE and nothing else.
Yeah.
But over the last year and a half, I've been watching other stuff, outside of WWE and AEW. And it has just expanded my wrestling knowledge so much.
Yeah.
And it's made me realise that, like Danny's always quoted, all wrestling is good wrestling.
Oh, it is, yeah.
It don't matter if you're a multi-billion-pound company or you're a $10 company. It don't matter. If you can put on a good wrestling show, that's what the fans want.
Yeah.
I mean,
we look at the independent stuff we're doing at the moment. Go and watch the boys wrestle.
Well, I mean, some of it we've seen lately has been really good.
Talking to nice stand by me, the t-shirt wearing Talks to Dogs t-shirt. That match, that night, phenomenal.
Exactly.
Night.
One of the best indie shows I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. And then obviously we were saying prior to obviously last podcast, the names that the boy they're putting out in the bag at the moment. Who's going to turn up the Halloween special?
Oh yeah, who knows? Who knows right now?
Yeah,
that is work in progress, I believe.
Yeah.
For the guys down at TDW.
I think there's a lots of cogs work in that one. We're going to go into too much details tonight because we're going to sidetrack. But
what did you think about the cage match?
Funny thing, I was about to say, oh mate, that cage match, 5-star match, 5-star, absolute quality, start to finish, mate. Probably one of the best cage matches I've I've watched for a long, long time, and the fact there was no bloody interference in it. There's no.
Yeah, that's
no
what made it.
Yeah.
You know, that's I think obviously why they done the cage match in the first place, because they just wanted to do it with no one interfering on any side.
No, I must admit, don't get me wrong. I thought that some division might come out, because Paul wasn't there. I thought Logan Paul might come out, but the others. But end of the day, 2 in the ring, in the cage, good old fashioned
slobber knocker, like JR used to say.
Absolute slobber knocker. Yeah, good old JR. Yeah, I'm talking about.
I honestly, talking about him. He's out of hospital now, isn't he?
Thank God. Yeah, I wish he would have left. Yeah,
I think over the last 18 months, I suppose.
Yeah.
The work that Rollins has done with Bron Breakker, and like the work that Paul Heyman has done with him and the rest of the division, I can't see that there's been anything better than that for me personally. Like within WWE, anyway.
I must admit, it's been a bit unlucky that obviously with division, the wrestlers within division have got injured. It happens.
Yeah, obviously it does happen. Do you know what I mean?
It's been unfortunate due to just like storylines with division, but
yeah, I mean overall,
division storyline with Steph now, and to come to this conclusion, to say this is the end of division, instead to put like the nail in the coffin. This match was fucking phenomenal. I mean, I've got little notes here saying basically. Breakker had starting the match. He was one up on Steph with the frog splash, the chairs and whatnot. Done the backflip. I mean, I think where Bron at the eye rake. I think that's at the top of the ring. I think Steph socket and obviously the blood, but that made it more interesting. A bit more dramatic. Obviously, done the Steiner move off the rope, smashed Steph into the cage, clotheslined him. A lot of chairs back and forth, mate. And then the spear. Obviously, they tried to pin each other back and forth for a long time. That match was brilliant. You go up on the top of the cage.
Yeah, it was like,
mate, it was literally.
For me, there's not really many words you can say to describe the match, to be fair, because again, like I say, the work they've done to get Bron Breakker to where they want him right now. But he's been nothing short phenomenal, really, because we knew he had it in him anyway, being a Steiner.
Yeah.
I just think the only thing that lets him down right now is his mic skills, because he's still not very good. No, I don't think personally.
No, I don't.
He needs to brush up on the mic skills. Get a little bit better with his promos, like Roman had to back in the day.
Yeah.
Once he can nail them promos properly and people are listening properly, he combines that with his speed and power.
Oh God! Yeah.
Then that man is just going to be like him and Obafemi are the two big future stars. Of the company, and we all know this.
Yeah,
and it's good for someone like us, as old as we are, to be able to sit here and say, look, this new generation of wrestlers is just something out of this world.
Oh, phenomenal. I mean,
it's just mental to see the way that they develop so quickly in this day and age with all the facilities that they've got at their disposal.
Sorry, I must admit, I was going to say that at one point I thought Obafemi was going to be like the new Goldberg, where it would have been unbeaten for months. But where they changed it up, I think it's gone better. It's actually for him.
See, I can see where you're coming from with that, and that wouldn't have been
because obviously where it was going when he got in the ring, it was like, over open challenge, come out, destroy, blah blah, in like a couple of seconds. I thought, wait a minute, we got a new Goldberg here. The way it was going, and then they have obviously the beating cards to come out and stop that momentum. It's now pushed Obafemi to another fucking stratosphere.
Well, exactly. I mean, that's what we were saying a little while ago, wasn't it? Do you know what I mean? So, and again, that's what Seth and that have been doing with Bron. I mean, look at the work that, obviously Heyman done with the bloodline and shit. we don't have to say nothing about that, because that's just
precious history. Yeah.
In the history books as one of the greatest storylines ever.
Full stop.
You know.
Yeah.
But yeah. So overall, yeah, for me that match, not match of the night, but probably one of the best I've seen in the last 2 or 3 months.
I thought that for me was a match of the night, personally, that cage match.
No, that's fair enough, mate. Each to your own.
Yeah, I must admit, it's like obviously at the end of the match where, obviously, sorry, lost my thought pattern for it. So Breaker obviously is set up the table in the corner. Steph walked out the way. He's gone straight for the fucking table. I mean, you can see that the momentum of that hurt. And then and then he's done the after that. We all know that Steph done the pedigree, find the top rope, and then the fucking curb stomp, the ultimate curb stomp to finish the match.
Yeah, the big ass curb stomp. Yeah,
I thought that was the best way they could finish that cage match that night.
Yeah, I don't think they could have finished it any better, really. I mean, Seth needed that win, to be fair, to, kind of get his momentum back, because he had lost it for a little while, obviously due to all the injuries and stuff.
Oh yeah, I mean, look at Steph. I mean, over the years that we know he's had his back problems. He's had a lot of injuries over the years, and obviously we're going to go talk about this in a little bit. Obviously, now that this match with Roman Reigns has come about, is it going to the end? Is this going to be the final match? Is Steph going to say, right, after SummerSlam, he's going to put his boots up, or has he got a couple more?
See, again, none of us can predict. All we can do is speculate, can't we? As fans,
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, we all thought that AJ was going to have a longer run this year than what he did.
Yeah,
but to go out of the Royal Rumble like he did was, it was noble, and it was brave to do it that quick after announcing that 2026 would be his last run.
Yeah, precisely. I mean, with AJ, I think AJ got out the right time before his body gave up on him. And obviously now, where his son's coming to wrestling, his son had a phenomenal match the other night.
See, I haven't had a chance to see that yet. I knew about it, but I haven't had a chance to. I've been watching other stuff in between, so...
Yeah, I've seen little clips of the match. I mean, pardon the pun, it was a phenomenal match.
Yeah, I've heard that he is good.
He's gonna, honestly, that kid's got so much potential. If he gets the push, if he gets that rocket up his arse and then pushed the way they want to push him,
I'll have a little hunt for that later on.
Yeah, I don't know where they're going to slot. It might be NXT or TNA. Who knows?
Yeah.
They're going to push him in, but he'll get picked up soon from one of the big companies.
No, fair enough. Good luck to him.
Yeah, good luck to him.
Right. What was the next match?
So the next match was the
United States title match.
Yeah. So it's Trick Williams against Ricky
Saints. You nearly said Ricky Starks, didn't you?
For me, it always will be Ricky Starks.
For me as well. But
TNA, mate, TNA is always Ricky Starks in my eyes. It does.
AEW, you mean?
Yeah, AEW. Sorry, it doesn't seem like AEW.
That's because you said TNA because we were talking about Slammiversary earlier.
Yeah. AEW, it always will. Yeah.
Again, we knew this match was going to be good, but it was too predictable. We knew that Trick weren't going to drop the belt this early because that's not what TKO want. That's not what the WWE want. They're most probably going to have him go on a title reign until at least SummerSlam, maybe Survivor Series.
It's going to be the one. I think he's quite popular.
Mate.
Oh, he's huge.
The that man gets is unreal when his music hits.
Yeah, hugely popular. Sorry. But as you said, I think it's going to be a long title run for a while. We need that middle belt, that reign for a bit.
It needs to kind of be established again, doesn't it? In men's US belt.
It's lost its status for a bit, but I think obviously where Trick's.
Yeah, I think Trick will bring it back to where it should be. Yeah. He'll make the belt relevant again.
It needs to be precisely. It's starting to talk about the belt a bit more.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, obviously we know what. Yeah.
overall, very good match. Again, these two have got some pretty good in-ring chemistry.
Yeah.
You know, wrestled a couple of times down in NXT and whatnot as well.
Yeah.
And obviously, we know how good Ricky Saints actually is as a wrestler. Because for me, I think he's so underrated.
I don't think, this is my personal opinion, since he's obviously he's come over from AEW, he hasn't had the potential that he had back then with the matches. I don't think he's had the matches that he used to have back in the day. I think he was a lot better in AEW personally. Some of the matches, it's been good, but we know he's a lot better than he could be with some of the bookings. He's getting there.
It's just they've got to find.
Quite know what to do with him in some respects.
I think they'll continue this feud though with him and Trick for a little while.
That's gonna be good. Yeah, I mean they've done the right thing with him and Tricks. Because
100%. But at some point they need to throw Carmelo back in that mix.
Yeah.
You know, and have like a triple threat match or something, maybe at SummerSlam or.
Need to elevate they need to elevate that division again.
Yeah. And you know, I personally think that that's the way they need to go with that right now because Carmelo lost it in such a crap way to Sammy. You know, it was just stupid. They didn't even have the belt on him that long.
It's fucking
you know
bullshit.
What I mean? So,
bullshit.
Yeah, something else I want to talk to you about in a little while, but we'll get to that.
Yeah,
nice. Right, so following on from that, we had
the toilet break match
versus Jade Cargill.
The toilet break match. I cannot stand Jade Cargill. She's come over.
Yeah, which we know you've kind of expressed that enough times, like Dan does about Sami Zayn.
Yeah,
which we'll get. And I don't think I can tolerate her much either. To be fair,
she's ever since she's come over, she's been fucking shit. I did not know what to do with Jade Cargill in WWE.
And the thing that's annoying as well is like
wasted.
We know with the sheer size of the woman, like in height and her muscle build, if WWE like loosened the reins a bit, she could be like an unstoppable force for ages. Like they could have her go on a massive unbeaten run through the entire women's division.
Yeah, I mean, they did a little bit like that. She had that long run at AEW where she was completely undefeated.
Right, when she was a TBS champion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely fucking destroyed that division at one point. And then she fell out. She's gone over to WWE. And then I think she had maybe 2 title reign matches, if that. Okay.
Yeah, something like that. I mean,
she was injured, but I did not know what to do with that at the time because they were concentrating so much on the women's tag team division.
Yeah, exactly that, mate.
And it was like, right, you've got Jade come over. She's won the fucking world championship. What the bloody hell are you doing with her? You've done jack shit for like, was it 2 or 3 months?
Yeah.
It's like it was BS. It's like what you do with her? You waste this talent. She has so much potential.
Exactly that, mate.
To be what she was in AEW.
Yeah.
And to come over now and it's what the fuck are you doing with her?
Exactly that.
It bugs me. I mean,
I must admit though, with this match, I found this to be probably, for me, one of the best matches I've seen Jade Cargill in for a while.
Oh yeah, it was good. I mean, it was good ending.
Considering they've not been feuding for too long.
No.
I actually don't think that the in-ring chemistry was that bad.
It's good. Yeah, it's good.
There was a few times where there was a fumble like here and there or whatever. But overall for me, I think they brought the best out of each other at Night of Champions, to be, if I'm honest with you.
It was good.
Yeah, and it honestly didn't need Meechin and B-Fab to come down either and interfere.
No, I submit it was kind of just leave it, but I think it's because they want that feud between the 3 of them now.
And obviously Chelsea Green's now in that mix as well, isn't she?
So come out, and obviously they're right at the end. Charlotte, Jay's grabbed the belt,
used
it on Tiff, and obviously shot the Queen Sharks come out. got you
exactly
both.
that. Yeah, and
So now you've got Jade against Charlotte again, which is not a bad thing. I mean, hopefully that might elevate Jade a bit more to that next level, having Charlotte involved.
Yeah, I think that's what they're trying to head towards, because I think right now Charlotte is probably the best person on that roster to be able to elevate Jade to the level that TKO want her to be at.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with you. They need to get her back to that level what she was prior to joining the company. I say Jade bugs me. She bugs me because I know, being an AEW fan, what she was. I wasn't a huge fan of hers, but I think they've not booked her right in
No, it's
WWE.
been hit and miss in the WWE,
Yeah,
isn't it?
it's bugged me. Yeah, it's bugged me. Well, no, yeah.
I think it's bugged a lot of people. I mean, I'm with you with this one because, again, I've been AEW since day one, so we all know what Jade was capable of down there. And, for me, the booking was probably a little bit better for her there as well.
Yeah.
Yes, granted, they've given her the championship in WWE and all that, which they were going to do anyway because she was the new big signing.
Yeah, I mean, it's
but since then, her roller coaster's kind of rolled back down the track.
Yeah.
And for me, Charlotte is the only person right now that can elevate her back to where
she should be.
To where the company want her to be as well,
Gotcha. Yeah, gotcha.
Because she can be so much better than what she is.
Yeah, as you said, if they book her right and they play the cards right, but get rid of B-Fab and Michigan, they should have her on her own and have a long fucking run. Let her be what she was in AEW. Destroy that division.
Yeah, I understand that, but then again, I know.
Yeah, or have that be like US champion or at midway belt, but let her have a long run. Have that long run, just destroying everything for her, give her 8-month reign or something. Just destroying all the women's division.
Yeah. Or even like if they want to move the faction up as, a trio, then why not have Jade win, say, the US belt, like you said, and be like the mid-card champ for a little while and dominate that
mid-card range,
and then have Meechin and B-Fab win the women's tag titles. Give them a sort of a 6-month reign or whatever, just to give B-Fab the experience that she needs as well, because she can potentially be a very, very good wrestler.
Oh, God, yeah. That's awesome, yeah.
And each week I see her in the ring, I see that her skills are getting better.
She's getting a lot,
she needs to be a bit more clean with some of the moves, because the way she performs some of them, you can actually see that she's trying. It needs to be a bit smoother with like the leg kicks and stuff like that. But she's getting there, which is good for the company and good for her as well in her progression.
Yeah.
And to put her in storylines against people like Charlotte and Alexa is going to do B-Fab the world of good as well.
Precisely.
And that's what I can't wait for, because I've been waiting since B-Fab joined the Street Profits for her to actually show what she can do. And they're finally starting to give her that opportunity on SmackDown.
To be what the potential she could be.
And, I'm a fan of B-Fab. I'll admit it. I think she's going to be brilliant. But right now, they just don't know what to do with them. And that is the way I would book them now. I'd book them to go in, beat Paige and Brie, 2 legends, walk away with the tag belts, go on a 6-month reign, go tear through everyone for a little while.
Yeah.
Because Meechin, I've seen some of her previous matches from like TNA when she was in the Women's Monsters Ball and stuff.
Gotcha.
Mate, Meechin is a fucking savage.
Oh, yeah. TNA, she was
honestly brilliant. Yeah. When I saw them matches, I was like, this ain't the Meechin I know.
No.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
that's old school Meechin, where she was so much better.
That's what I'm saying, bruv. And that's why they need to let Meechin be herself and let them reins off a little bit. Bit like they need to with Chelsea Green. because they're holding her back with the skills that she's got.
Yeah, I think with Chelsea as well, she's a bit like saying to me, she's a workhorse. She pushes, she does what she needs to do and doesn't
with the younger talent.
Yeah, with young talent.
Yeah,
it's almost like Charlotte's got to a stage now where she's kind of doing the same, but they want to keep Charlotte at that next level as well. But she's helping people who've got the potential to go up. But Charlotte's obviously like the female goat. Well, no, but she helps say if she can get that feud with Jade, they can play that. They get that storyline right.
Yeah, it could potentially go on for a little while.
And get Jade to that next level that Jade, we know that Jade should be. And I think that's, we can probably see the frustration I've got in my voice over it because I know the potential she's got. Where she's in AEW, where she is now. And I think that's that's what's bugging me. And obviously you can see the passion in my voice over it.
Yeah, but it's going to get like that with some people, look at my reaction after Slam by Me.
Oh, God. Yeah.
That was a pure fan reaction that they were looking for, which is fine.
We get sucked in. I mean, you all get sucked into it, yeah.
And that's what that's meant to be doing, I would imagine, because we know that they're holding her back right now. Oh, for me personally and for you yourself, we can see that. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens in the near future. And then,
well, the main
event. Moving on to the last match.
What can we say?
Well, I think anyone who watches this is going to know by the tone of our voice that this was just complete and utter bullshit.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
I mean,
only, no offense, and I don't want to get banned for this, but I think it was only because Night of Champions was in Saudi Arabia. I reckon that's why they put the belt on Sammy that night, just to please the Saudi Arabian people.
It's pleased the Saudi Arabia, and obviously it was the fact that the only belt that Sammy hasn't got. He's finished his story. He's now
a Grand Slam champ.
Now a Grand Slam champion. Okay, great for his career. I can understand why they've done it, but
it took him 10 goes. 10 goes to win the world title.
It's so fucking late. I've been saying this for absolute months. The fact they should have done it round the Bloodline story after he left the Bloodline. That's when they should have struck with the irons hot.
After Sammy turned on Roman, yeah. That's when they should have done it, not now.
Not now. It always like, I'm the last hero. I'm the last good guy.
Fucking the last real good guy, yeah.
Yeah, it's not sat well with the fans. The fans don't particularly want Sammy Hogan. No. It doesn't sit right. And I think that's overall, but
I didn't think it was a very good. Well, I don't mean to say that. I didn't think it was great.
You had moments.
Yeah, it wasn't the best triple threat match.
Oh God, no! Oh no! It had moments. Yeah.
Gunther for me in that was by far the better wrestler out of the three of them.
Oh God, yeah.
100%. As much as I don't like Gunther right now, you can't take away his wrestling ability.
Oh God, no.
Sorry, but you just can't do that.
Oh no.
He's absolutely phenomenal. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And yeah, like you said, there were some massively good spots. There were some poor spots, which is like it in every match.
It wasn't the best match for the main event. I mean, it could have been better. I mean, at the end of the day, if they run back Cody Gunther, I don't really understand why Sammy had to get involved with it in the storyline, but I want to put Sammy across. Is it the fact that
Kevin just wanted to give him his moment because he ain't probably got long left in his career either?
Oh no, but obviously, where we know now that KO has been seen, like Kevin Owens has been seen behind the scene.
Yeah.
The fact that, as I said to you earlier in the podcast, the fact that when they walked behind the scene and he was met by Kevin Owens and Becky Lynch with the new T-shirts, I don't know if anyone's seen it online, But if you have, you probably understand there might be a new faction coming about with the three of them. Who knows?
I mean, obviously we know they're all good pals outside anyway of the ring, whatever. But I mean, if this is the start of a new faction of some sort, then I'm here for it because I think that'll be such a good faction.
I mean, is it going to be the fact that obviously now Kevin Owens is back after his injury? Is it the fact that we are bored of Zammy being Zammy the way he is? Is it the fact that now he's back together with his best mate? Is it going to boost his character up, and are the fans going to re-like it? It's just going to reunite the fan with Sammy. Are we not going to get bored of him again?
And here's a thought for you: if they do start a new faction, over the last few weeks on SmackDown, Sammy's been backstage, keeps trying to sort out this bullshit with Johnny Gargano.
Yeah, is Johnny going to get? Yeah,
so that's what I'm saying. Like, does Kevin come back, talk sense into Johnny, and then Johnny and Candice join that faction as well?
Maybe.
And then you have Becky and Candice go after the women's tag titles, maybe.
Yeah, it's just going to be a new faction.
It's all interesting stuff that could unfold that we're just speculating about, but could potentially be interesting.
Is it going to be like a new version of the Judgment Day, where obviously now the Judgment Day is slowly breaking up? Is this going to be a new version of it? Who knows? Who knows? It's all possible.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? And that's what these things are great about talking because great to talk about.
Oh, besides it, but then you've got to look at what is happening with the Judgment Day. Obviously, Dirty Dom's doing his own thing as such. Obviously, Liv Morgan's now kind of doing her thing with EO. The other two are kind of floating around the background, not really doing much. Obviously, Finn Balor's now left. He's now gone. Obviously,
Liv don't really want anything to do with Roxanne, I don't think, right now.
No. And I think Finn Balor's been having a little way over as well. I think, or was having a way over. Danhausen as well at the moment. So, is she going to betray Liv? I don't know. Or Roxanne?
That's what I'm saying. I think that's going to potentially happen soon. I think Roxanne, she's going to turn on Liv at some point.
Oh, she's going to turn. Yeah. I mean, I like to see now Roxanne actually come that champion. Become world champion.
Well,
it's a bit early yet,
I understand that, but obviously we've got SummerSlam in 3 or 4 weeks' time.
Precisely.
So,
or is she going to come out? Well, something's going to happen. She's going to say something, and the fact that she's Danhausen thing, is she going to put a curse on Liv? And Roxanne betrays Liv at SummerSlam for EO to win it,
or Roxanne turns on Liv before SummerSlam and then demands to be put in the match with EO and Liv and make it a triple threat match.
Oh, good shout.
Roxanne versus EO versus Liv.
Oh, that would be interesting. That would be a bloody good match.
That would, because Roxanne Perez is so damn fucking good.
God, yeah.
You know, I can't understand why she's not a singles champion right now on the main roster.
Yeah, big time. Yeah.
You know, she held her own in NXT and was the face of that division for absolute ages as their champion.
I mean, she could probably potentially be Women's Intercontinental Champion or US Champion. I think she's better.
Could easily be one of them two champs, easy. Without that, and probably go on a lengthy run with it herself.
Yeah, have her take one of the mid-range belts, mid-level belts,
the mid-card belts, yeah,
mid-card belts,
So I'm helping you out, man. It's fine.
Yeah, that's right. That's because I'm thinking too fast. They'll have a good run, and then maybe build her up, and then at some point, bang, go for the fucking world title.
Yeah.
I mean, another good match. Can you imagine her against... why's my brain gone dead? That's right. Lost my full pack on camera.
You need to slow it down a bit.
I'm thinking too quick.
Yeah. Oh, it's fine because a lot of our viewers know anyway, so it's all good.
Yeah, I know. My brain works too quick.
I mean, yeah, he's fine. He's fine. Don't worry.
Too quick. Yeah, brain works too
good.
Yeah. But no, who knows? Who knows? I'll come back to it in a minute. I've had a brain fart.
Yeah, don't worry. That's fine. That's all good, man. That's all good. It's not a problem. I had to just move about myself for a little while because, yeah, sitting down. We're old people now, aren't we? So we get bad backs.
I know. Well, that is pretty much what happened Night of Champions. Now,
overall, yeah, good pay-per-view, or sorry, PLE.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it's probably one of the best Night of Champions I've seen for a while.
So, yeah.
You know, had a couple of decent matches. Well, a few decent matches, to be fair. So,
yeah.
Like, yeah.
Right, listen, I just had my thought just come back. Now, Rhea Ripley against Roxanne Perez. That's what I was about to say. Future match for the World Championship.
I mean, that would do Roxanne a world of good for her career as well, to go up against someone like Rhea again. I mean, they've already fought in tag matches and stuff like that, haven't they? So,
or individual.
But to have one-on-ones and stuff, yeah. I mean,
or say, down the road, if Charlotte does come the 15-time world champion, it's made to have Roxanne Perez against Charlotte for the world championship.
Yeah, I mean, that wouldn't be too much of a bad shout either, to be fair.
To push her up that ladder, because she's got. Don't get, as you said, Roxanne Perez has got that potential to be world champion. To push it, I mean, if they can get away from the Judgment Day, to have that individual run,
it's going to happen very soon. We know that.
Yeah.
We can see that happening very, very soon.
Yeah.
You know, but I don't know which side Raquel will go on. I don't know if she'll go with Liv or if she'll go with Roxanne.
Precisely. My brain's working.
Don't know.
Yeah, my brain's working too quick. I've got all these thought patterns.
I know how your brain works now, man. Like I said, I think a lot of our viewers know how your brain works right now as well. So
too quick, it's
all good. And the closest people to us, they understand it.
They know how my brain works.
It's all good, yeah. They have the patience to still sit and listen and watch the podcast. So,
mate.
For them people that have the patience, we're grateful for that.
Yeah, precisely. Let's see it kicks in, the working brain goes.
Yeah. But I think since we've been given some off-camera advice by some people.
Oh, yeah. I appreciate it.
I think this week's episode has gone a lot better because we've kind of thought about what we're going to say before we say it.
Yeah, I must admit, I want to say a little apologise for the boys last week.
Yeah, I was going to do that as well myself, to be fair.
I kind of almost pushed the fourth wall, which I didn't mean to.
Me as well.
Yeah, I want to apologise for that. But
I
appreciate the advice. We appreciate the advice, and
100%,
mate. We're still learning.
Yeah, 100%. But yeah, this week's gone a bit better because you know we've thought about what we're going to say before we say it. We knew kind of what road we was going down with what we were going to talk about this week. So
you
know, but again, like you said, it's a learning curve. All advice is good advice.
Precisely.
You know, and again, like you said, we're still learning. Yeah. But I've actually enjoyed this week so far because 53 minutes and we've literally just been chatting about Night of Champions and everything in between.
Precisely.
You know, so it's been good. But yeah, moving on from that.
Yeah.
Right.
What do you want to?
Yeah, what do you want to talk about now then?
Right, I'm gonna. It's AEW. I know I've got little bits to do. We've got a couple of minutes left in this podcast. Shall we talk about Forbidden Door, the main event, what's going to happen when we go to All In London? What's your predictions? Who do you think is going to walk out that night? We all know that now Will Ospreay has come the Owen Hart champion. He beat Swerve Strickland. I don't know if you've seen the clip behind the scenes. What happened the other
I'm up to date with all that.
Yeah. Obviously, Moxie's Moxie's come out. He's handed the Death Rider badge to Will. Will's looked at it. Kenny Omega's come out. He's had a chat saying basically, what are you doing to Will Ospreay? Will Ospreay's basically told him to say, right, you ain't my dad, so F off. MJF is linking around the back. We all know now that MJF is going to go against Kenny Omega. I think it's Beach Bash or one of the next pay-per-view.
Yeah, it's something like that, and I saw the advertisement the other day for it.
Yeah. I think now, I don't know, I kind of mentioned this to Dan the other night on Ryan's Live and the boys that, and I'd probably text him. I think now it's going to be with Ospreay against Kenny Omega. Now, I don't know. You all know that obviously Kenny Omega has had the operation. He's not as fit as he used to be. He does struggle. But is this going to be the match that it's the two of the best phenomenal wrestlers, probably the best wrestlers that I think in the world at the moment. And probably a lot of people will agree with me. With Ospreay and Kenny Omega. You think the potential that the matches that Kenny Omega's had in New Japan Wrestling, he's not the same as he has been since he's come back. Obviously, the work that Will Ospreay has done with the Death Riders, the rebuilding the way he did to come out, the entrance was fucking phenomenal. They did with Will Ospreay's entrance the other night. It's so much potential. I mean, are we going to have all in London MJF against Will Ospreay? Or is it going to be Kenny Omega against Will Ospreay in London? And then is Moxley going to come out after and betray Will after Will wins in London? That's the big question. Is one of the boys, or even Pac, is Pac going to come out and betray Will Ospreay? Because you look at what's happened ever since Will has joined the Death Riders in the training. Pac has never actually personally liked him. It's always been that little grudge between the two of them. So is Pac going to turn on Will? So much potential.
No, I don't think it's going to be any of them. Number one, right now, I seem to have an obsession with triple threat matches. So,
or as you said, or is it going to be
again?
Yeah. Or could it be a four-way match?
Kenny Omega versus MJF versus Will Ospreay, all in London.
And Chuck Swerve in there.
Right? We're all going to think Ospreay's going to win the title because he's in London.
Yeah.
And he lives just down the road.
So, yeah.
So how about this then? They do a triple threat.
Yeah.
Right near the end of the match, we all think Ospreay's going to win.
Uh-huh.
Out comes his pal, Callum Newman, and costs him the title.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Very true, bro.
So,
good shout. Never know.
Because him and Callum Newman, he was Callum Newman's trainer, isn't he?
Oh yeah.
Obviously, Callum Newman and that he's got his faction out in Japan. Can't remember their names right now.
I can't remember. Yeah.
Because that's how much of a div I am right now. Because I just can't remember the name.
Is it United Kingdom?
United Empire.
Empire. Yeah. I think so. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I had a brain fart myself then.
Yeah.
Because they kept questioning him. Are you a Death Rider or are you part of United Empire?
He's right.
If Ospreay becomes part of the Death Riders, Callum Newman's going to come out.
Oh, he's going to turn. Yeah.
And he's going to turn on Ospreay and cost him at London, cost him all in.
And that would be the perfect chance for him to come in. Yeah.
To fully join the Death Riders. And then they feud against United Empire.
Ooh. That's an interesting theory, Tom. I like that. Yeah, that's an interesting theory.
And then put Alex Windsor into the Death Riders as well, yeah?
She did walk away the other night when Moxie come out. So,
did
I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Moxie come out, she walked off. She's like, because they were hugging, she walked off.
Right.
Yeah.
I didn't see that bit, but
eventually
they could probably do that. She
won't ever be a Death Rider. She won't join the faction.
Alex Windsor and Marina Shafir as a tag team.
You You dirty bastard.
That's just rude. That is just rude. So anyway,
don't get it wrong, that'd be a sick tag team.
That would be a pretty good team. And I'll tell you what, they'd certainly give Megan Bain and her partner a run for their money, I think.
Oh, God, yeah. Precisely. Right.
You know what I mean?
Should we end this because I've got bits to do?
I was just about to say that. We'll come to the end in a step because we've been going about an hour.
Yeah.
So,
cool.
But we're going to end on this note because last week, Dan, the wrestling geezer, big him up, gave us an idea for a little game and he wanted to hear it on this week's episode. And this is what his question was.
Yes.
Name any 3 wrestlers that you could have to start your own fantasy NWO faction.
Yeah. Right.
And that was his question.
Yeah. I'm making a start with my other half, Cherise, once that she come out with. So we kind of gone like modern day. So her number 1 was Randy Orton.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Drew McIntyre.
Yeah.
And Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, well, that's understandable, obviously, because she's a Cody Rhodes fan. So
when you look at it, you can kind of see why she's gone with it because Cody's very much like Hogan was, because Hogan was loved.
Yeah.
Yeah. Randy Orton was pretty much like a Razormon, that kind of.
Scott Hall. Yeah.
Scott Hall, yeah, kind of twisted. Obviously, we all know that Diesel was the powerhouse in that group. So I can kind of see where she's coming from.
Yeah. That's a pretty good top. That's a pretty good 3 to start a faction with. Yeah. That's good.
Yeah. Well, my one was I went for Dirty Dom because obviously now he's kind of everyone's liking him. Yeah.
Why not?
The powerhouse. I went Jacob Fatu because he's fucking unhinged.
Yeah. Fair enough.
And I went for CM Punk.
Yeah, that's a good shout. That's a very good shout.
Ooh. Right, big announcement for Love of Wrestling just come in.
Yeah.
Mercedes Moné turning up.
Mercedes Moné?
Yeah.
Are you fucking joking me?
No, just been announced.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's mad.
Yeah.
That is mental.
Just been announced.
Yeah. Right. That's some pucker news.
Big. That's big. Yeah, that's big.
Yeah, that's some big news, man.
Just
right. So, my 3.
Yeah.
So, number 1 pick, Haku.
Ooh, nice.
Geese was an absolute savage in and out of the ring. You know, he was the stories I've read about him and stuff I've seen about him, you know, when they're in bars and stuff like that back in the day.
Oh, God, yeah.
No one went near him.
No.
Right. Pick number 2. You'll like this one, I think.
Go on.
The big burly Russian, Nikolai Volkov.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Because he was brutal back in the day as well. So he'd be kind of like the Scott Hall.
Yeah.
And then my pick number 3.
Yeah.
Big Van Vader.
Oh, nice one. Yeah.
That would be my 3 to start a fantasy faction.
Lovely, jubbly.
So, right, there we have it. And on that note, I can see you've got things to do right now, bruv.
Yeah, my laptop is about to die, so that's probably why the screen's got a bit darker than it was.
Oh, dear. It doesn't look dark from my side, but it's fine. I can see your elbow, though.
Yeah, sorry, guys. That's all right.
Yeah, so, there we have it, guys.
Back in.
That's the episode for this week.
Yeah.
I hope that anyone who listens to it is going to enjoy it.
Yeah.
And like we said a little while ago, any feedback you guys want to give us in the comments would be grateful.
Yeah.
And, you know, all advice is good advice. Like I said, we're still learning.
Yeah.
And hope you enjoy this episode tonight.
Yeah.
Peace out, people, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah. Nice one. Right side, as I always say, follow the buzzard and just peace out.